Hello, welcome to my channel. Hi everyone, welcome to all my subscribers and any of you who are potentially thinking of becoming a subscriber. I thought I'd bring you along today. I'm doing just a little tiny bit on Violet Rose, my latest journal. I'm only doing a pocket belly band, but I thought I'd bring you and show you what I've done up to now and just show you how I plan to do, well, how I'm going to do my belly band. So this is the journal. As you can see, it's made in two parts. We've got a small old book and we've got a larger old book, which I have put together. And this book was all about butterflies, so that's why it's got the butterfly on the front. I put this old, I don't know if it was vintage or antique, tray cloth down the side, linen tray cloth. I'm not sure if that's Irish linen. And round onto the back, we've got lace over the top of some decoupage with an envelope, which I thought looked really pretty. So the front of the big book is like this. Let's bring it bits in closer now. I made these flowers and we've got some glass buttons on the front. Got this butterfly which I've threaded through a vintage mother of pearl buckle. We've got some lace that I dyed here, and this, if you recognise the shape of it, if I turn it upside down, that is the neckline. This is the bodice of a vintage baby's nightgown, brush cotton, of which I've hand dyed that. We've got 3 mother of pearl buttons. I love this brooch, absolutely love this brooch. So I put this vintage brooch on the front, and then at the bottom here on the neckline we've got a gathering of this vintage lace. So inside then are pages, yes, surprise surprise, and up to now I've mainly just been not laminate, I keep calling it laminating, stenciling and doing some decoupage. I haven't done anything to these yet. I've got handmade papers, vintage papers, antique, sorry, from the 1800s. This is from an order book. These are modern papers which have coffee stains, there's gesso on there. Some of the pages are stitched, so I've got a lot of these left to decorate, but my actual plan is to have a lot of writing space in here and just insert papers that you might want. I'm going to zoom in a bit now because I'm just going to be working on this little book. So what I've done so far here is I put the butterfly on the front, and can you see I've gilded with gilding flakes around the edge there. And on the first page we open up, let's bring it down, we open up and we've got a little part of a necklace here, there, just dangling from the front on a rusted pin. And under here I have put an envelope which was a glassine envelope that I've dyed with, I think that was hibiscus, that, and it's got some gold type paper on there, printed paper, and inside there is a picture of a little girl. And we've also got a postcard which says, "To my dear sister." It does say made in France. How old it is, I don't know. Oh, and that's underneath there. Underneath there you can see the little bird and a little Tim Holtz like invoice type thing, and it says, "Let your soul sparkle, your heart flutter like the wings of a fairy." So that is in there, and I'm thinking that is a little tribute, because the book is called Violet Rose, and I'm wondering if I'm thinking that's a little tribute to Violet Rose's sister. Then we've got here a vintage letter from the 8th of May 1965. It's 59. The letter's still in there, and on there decoupage this dress. I believe that's from Line.Arrow. That is fabric like an organza. I've just decoupage that onto there and then just clip the letter. And that, decoration wise, is all I've done up to now. I don't want, apart from the decoupaging and a bit of gilding, like I said, I don't want to glue a lot of things in or sew things in. It will be chunky, but with things that you can take out, things that could be put into other journals. So I'm leaving, at the moment, I'm leaving like 1, 2, 3, 4 sides or so between each page that I decide to do something in. So here I thought I would do, I have this bottom of a glassine bag. I love that noise, don't you? That I've cut off for some reason. So I'm going to make a little sort of pocket belly band. I'm going to put it down here. It doesn't quite fit there, but never fear, because I thought what I'd do there is a check I'm on the right side, yeah, or I'm on the wrong side. The wrong side for the band, the right side for the gluing. I'm just going gently down the edges there. What I do here is put a little cluster of laces. So I'm just going to pop that there. And just whilst that is, I know this is sort of quite decorative, this first page there, but I don't want to do all of the journal pages like that. There we go. Well, that's there. These are the type of, well, these are the laces I've used. So this is a vintage lace, isn't that pretty? There's the right side, sorry. So I've used a little bit of that, because here at the side I have a little pile of snippets going, so that I use the same laces, etc. throughout the journal, so we keep sort of it in theme throughout. This is one that I dyed, so it's quite a modern lace, this one. So I dyed it with some fabric dye, and it was called the Deep Blue Sea. So as you can see, it's not come out deep blue sea, it's come out this lovely sort of lilac-y colour, but it's actually got different little tones within it. So some look a little bit bluer than the others. This one I love. I bought this in a shop, in a well, it wasn't in a shop, it was, you see how it's been used before? It was in like an antique centre. So that's some, I do believe, to be vintage lace, which was perfect colour for this. So from those bits and pieces, I've put together this little cluster. So that's some little snippet I had. That's some of the lilac I dyed myself. That's a bit of ribbon. It's a tiny bit of this ribbon with a butterfly. I haven't got much of that, so I have to be, can't be too generous with that. And that is on my envelope too. See there at the back. Ooh, might make you be making my eyes go funny. Keep bringing things right up. So, and then some of the other laces that I showed you. So there we go. That's those. So I'm now going to just fabric tack those onto there. Now I don't believe that any further decoration is needed on there. So it's just, I cheated and I did some machine stitching. I was going to stitch by hand, but I'm going out today. My business, my childcare business, is 21. It was 21 on the 1st of November. I can't believe it. I was nursing for 21 years. I was a paediatric nurse. And then I came out because I always wanted to be both a businesswoman and I'm going to bring that over a bit there. I wanted to be a businesswoman and I wanted to be a nurse. So at 18, I didn't have the money to be a businesswoman. I come from a very long line of business men where it was not seen for women to be in business. So I went into my family wanted me to go into nursing, to teaching, so I went into nursing. And I had 21 glorious years as a paediatric nurse. And then I took my skills of working with children and families, and also the discipline of working within the public service, the policies, procedures, routines, and I took that with me to my children's day nurseries. I built the business up to 6 nurseries. We're down to 4 now, and my son, my daughter, and a very, very outstanding colleague of mine manage the business side of things, the business, the education and the human resources. So I've got 55 staff, and then I have nursery managers, etc. at each setting. So yeah, so that business is 21. So I've been doing this, nursing and running my own business each for 21 years. So I think it's a big milestone in my life. So we're out to a lovely restaurant this afternoon, which I'm so looking forward to. So that's why I didn't hand stitch. Right, remember me saying this little book was a butterfly book, and this is a picture out of one of the pages. So I'm just going to fold that, and I want to put that lilac bush. So I'm going into the pocket here. I'm going to put the lilac, put it this way up into the pocket. And then I have got because I'm trying to do sort of lilacs and blues. This is for Monsieur Mercier, and 1954. And this is Le Grand Hotel at Chambéry. So I like to think that that is, so I'm going down through the belly band now. She says, she is. But should have put that in after. There we go. So that's the belly band. So that's there. So I do like to think that Violet Rose did go on holiday. She went to the Grand Hotel in 1954. And then I've got this beautiful lace bookmark, and this, I wonder if it'll go in behind there or whether I would have to put it in. I don't want to put it in its plastic. Let's take everything out again, and let's see if they will go in together. So France is renowned, or wherever I've been in France, it's been renowned for the lace making. So I thought I'd put some of this beautiful lace in there. Not there. Let's move it to this side. I think half the pleasure, isn't it, setting up your pages. Le Grand. There's my bookmark, and there's my lavender poking out the top, and there's my page done. What do you think of that? I'd love your comments below, please. So here's my little bit of paper, my cardboard, which says, please follow me on Instagram and Be Divine Vintage, as in bead, because I love beads, and divine for the divine feminine. So the bead, the D is the end of bead, the beginning of divine. Be Divine Vintage. Facebook, Be Divine Vintage Journals and Crafts, and Etsy, Be Divine Vintage. So I hope you've enjoyed my little video. I think that looks really pretty in there, don't you? Simple, but so beautiful. So next time, I've got a decoupage there. And these decoupages are virtually, I've just used 2 napkins. So the decoupage throughout is from the 2 napkins. But this napkin doesn't go into the big book, but napkins from the big book come into the smaller book. So we'll be looking at, probably leave those through, probably put something on here next. So let's put a little marker in there. And there we go. Here is Violet. See how it's chubbing out already, and I've only put a couple of things in. So here is Violet Rose, and I've been Sharon, and see you again soon. Bye bye.